Come over here. Hey guys, it's James Cox, Premier Martial Arts Abilene, and today I want to talk to you about going to the body, striking to the body for self-defense, martial arts, fighting in general. What are the pros and cons, and should you go to the body? Is it a lost art? Are we talking about boxing, kickboxing, MMA, street fighting? Because all of that changes the situation and what exactly you should or could be doing. Common sense, measure the head about this big, measure the body. Some are bigger than others, but it definitely is a bigger target. So then we got to talk about the obstacles. What are the obstacles for you going to the body effectively? I mean, number one is the elbows. So do you go between them, under them, or around them? That's what we're kind of looking for to get to a good body shot. And we're talking kicking, knees, punching, or whatever else choices that you have into that. What are the risks in going to the body? I mean, you're getting in closer. If you're leaning, then you're off balance, so you got to watch how you level change and use your footwork. Are you setting it up effectively to get to the body so it's less risk? These are some things to understand about body punching, body kicking. What I'm talking about is the elbows being the obstacle. So you see in a typical situation, I mean, is he a trained fighter? Is he just amazing? Is he a street fighter? Because all of that stuff will make a difference in what's going on. But regardless, the elbows are still my obstacle to get through, around, or under to get him in the body, all right? It's not like he's just going to not, open up and let me hit him in the body. Advantages as well is that I'm less likely to hurt my hand. I mean, you can punch someone in the head, or they block your punch with their head, and your hand is broken. That's back to the thought of hitting somewhere hard with something a little softer, or hitting somewhere softer with something a little harder. If you're already in close range, then body shots are easier for you because you're not taking a risk of closing the gap. So I'm going to go back to these three things that are great to remember. You need to think about going between the elbows to go to the body, under the elbows to go to the body, or around the elbows to go to the body. With kicks, it's no different. I mean, kicking an elbow is pretty painful as well. So finding the opportunity to go, between, under, or even around those elbows to make your strikes effective. A couple of other good things to remember that's going to help in all of your martial arts is the concept of posture and balance, and never leaning one way or the other. So we understand that nose over toes is a bad thing. As soon as I lean nose over toes, then I'm the one off balance. You got to maintain posture. So it's not the problem with leaning, the solution is stepping. And then head over heels on the opposite side of that. As soon as you're head over heels, one, is hard to counter back with anything, but your balance is broken and you're in a bad position. So be careful with nose over toes, head over heels. Now in competition versus street, the body shot is a different animal. In competition, you have time. You have rounds to accumulate. You go downstairs, you get upstairs, you weaken them. There's enough opportunity to go to the body a few times, to go to the body a few times, to then go to the head, on and on and on. And you're limited. You have rules, to go by. You have gloves, different things like that. Whereas the street, going to the body is probably not the best ideal unless you're already inside close. And we're not just talking about boxing to the body, we're talking about striking in general. So on the street, body shots are great off a clinch, and I would lean to knees to the body. Not that an open hand palm or a good punch could be effective. Think about the whole hockey punching of under and over, or under and over, of a body shot setting up a shot to the head. In a competition, it's good to use body shots to set up something. You can go downstairs enough, downstairs to come up top. So you have body, head combinations. The same with your kicks, of course. If you can get this guy to drop his hands enough by kicking hard enough to the body, then maybe it sets something up better to the head. So just kind of think about that versus in the street. Where in the street, there's a good opportunity for body strikes. I would say knees, open hand palms, or even elbows. Attack comes and you're defending here, then elbows. Is that a body shot? Well, yeah, I elbowed him in the body. So this is a different story, and this is a different story versus in the sport of striking to the body. Another point to think about with, basically any of your martial arts skills, but it's the concept of feinting, faking, distracting, occupying the thought somewhere else. So set up a good body shot. I mean, you see it with good fighters all the time. Then they will fake something up high. A good way to do that is to actually throw it first, whatever it may be. To throw it first So you kind of hypnotize them. They see what it looks like, they respect it, and then they know what it looks like when you throw it again. So if you throw a really good jab, for instance, you throw a really good jab, then you feint it halfway to go to the body. You know, it would be no different than anything else that you want to do, even a kick. So feints are good distractions to occupy the thoughts and set something else. And action causes a reaction. So if you can do something to get enough reaction from him, then that's the time where he's distracted for you to go somewhere else. So don't forget to feint, get a reaction, and set up body shots.